Our next set of intervals that we're going to work with today are fourths and fifths. If you haven't checked out my other interval videos, start with seconds and thirds. We're going to learn to recognize them on the staff and on the piano. So let's look at what a fourth and a fifth look like on the piano. So starting on middle C, if we count middle C and go up 4 notes, it will show us where a fourth is. So here's 1, 2, 3, and here's our fourth on the F. So if I put them both down, you see that we skipped 2 in the middle, and that is what a fourth looks like. And then if we do a fifth, we're going to start on middle C and count up 5 notes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leads us to G. And you can tell, holding them both down, that we have skipped 3 in the middle. So skipping 3 notes is a fifth, and skipping 2 notes is a fourth. Let's look at the intervals on the staff. We have our treble clef and our bass clef. And in our treble clef, we have some fourths, and in our bass clef, we have some fifths. So remember that going up the staff, we are going from line to space to line to space all the way up, and we can go all the way down that way. From one line to the next space is a second. From one line to the next line is a third. And now let's look at what a fourth is. So a fourth does not match. It is a space note and a line note. That's a fourth going up. Here's a fourth going down. We have our space note to a line note. But if you're confused, let's check and count them all. So we start here in the space. That's 1. 2 is the next line. 3 is the next space. And 4 is the next line. So that is a fourth going up to the right of the piano this way. And then there is a second in between these two. And then we have a fourth going down, and let's count it to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in the bass clef, we have examples of a fifth. So fifths do match. They're going to be 2 spaces together or 2 lines with an extra line or an extra space in between. But let's count to be sure. Here we go. 1 is the space, 2 is the line, 3 is the space, 4 is the line, 5 is the space. So from this space, skipping a space in between, to the next space is a fifth up, and then this way, from a line, skipping a line to the next line is a fifth down. Let's look at what that looks like on the piano. So we're going to begin with our hands in C major position, 1 finger in the right hand on middle C, and 5 finger in the left hand on the C below middle C. So if we start out in the treble clef, and we're doing a fourth to begin, we're going to start on the D, and then we skip 2 notes and go up to a G. Between the next 2 notes, we have a second going down. So from the G going down, we're hitting an F going down because it's a second. And then we have another fourth going down, skipping 2, back to middle C. So the entire pattern goes like this. Fourth up, second down, fourth down. And then for the left hand, we're starting on C, and now we have a fifth up. So we're skipping these next 3 notes and going up a fifth to G. Then we have a second down from the G, and then we have another fifth down, which means we have to move our pinky down. 1, 2, 3 is our skipped notes to this B. So here's the entire pattern. Fifth up, second down, fifth down. So the reason why intervals are important is because you'll be able to easily recognize them in music. As long as you have your first starting note, then it'll help you to be able to sight read that much quicker. Make sure to check out my other videos on sight reading and how to improvise quickly using intervals.